name's Debbie and I'm a volunteer at the Dhammakaya Temple in Woking. Like a lot of people, I have a very busy home life and a very busy work life, and often this can be quite stressful. I've been meditating for some time now and it has really benefited me in a lot of ways. I'm a much calmer person. I find I deal with stress a lot better. I find it easier to concentrate and focus, and I have a lot more patience. This helps me function better both at home and at work. I've really changed over the years, and other people have noticed this and commented on this too. I try and meditate every day, and it's a really good way to unwind after a busy day at work. Today I'm arriving at the temple early to help finalise arrangements for the 14th weekend meditation retreat, which gets underway later this evening. This is a wonderful opportunity to spend time together with like-minded people, learning to meditate, attending teaching sessions and taking part in some fun activities.
Okay, so I'm Rana Mutsudi. I'm a wealth advisor, vice president of Barclays Wealth and Investment Management. So I've been a wealth advisor for about 15 years. Previous to that, I was a chartered engineer. I heard about this 3-day retreat because my wife experienced this in March, and she found it a very positive experience. And she highly recommended me to attend because she thought this will improve my behavior and make me a more calm and happy person, and she will ultimately benefit as well. I've learned the basics of meditation and a new type, which is the 7 bases, and how to overcome hindrances, and how it will benefit me by practicing it daily. So it's been a happy and enjoyable time. We have been warmly received by our course coordinators, by the staff, the volunteers, and happy to say also made some new friendships, so that's been very positive. I do like to thank the Venerable monks, Pra Nicholas and Prava Sam, and the other temple monks for their wise guidance and for their blessing. Also, thank you to the staff and volunteers for their hard work, because they made it possible. The teaching monks were very clear. They gave wise guidance, and they explained lots of tips. The staff have been very helpful and organised the event very well. I have practiced meditation, but this weekend has given me a greater energy and motivation to do it for longer periods of time. How I've used meditation and how it's helped me, it helps me to focus to concentrate on a task, to also help me in exams and study, but also help me in my work, in helping me to understand the situation, gain clarity and make a good decision. Yeah, so I really appreciated the techniques of the 7 bases, and I found that for me the journey of visualizing it, the object through the nose and head and through the abdomen, I thought that was a good technique. So I like that because that was quite logical and that worked well. And I considered different objects for visualization. Initially I looked at the sun, the red sun, because it's something that I actually like taking pictures of, and so I used the red sun. That seemed to work, but it changed colours to gold and orange and bright colours, so that worked well. This morning outside, actually the most effective symbol I found was a crystal ball, and that actually was more clearer, I thought. So I used the crystal ball because I saw the balls in the shrine rooms, and I thought, yeah, that's an easy image to keep. And actually that was easier than the sun or anything else. So that was my experience, and I'll use that because I can hold it, and it's a good technique.
Okay, well, my name's Stuart Davenport. I live in Nap Hill. I'm a self-employed musician, teaching and playing locally and all around the southeast and south of London. Yeah, well, the first thing I was concerned about when first coming in was maintaining long sessions of meditation. My own practice has been mindfulness meditation at very small pockets, just to try and really focus my attention and look at that in depth. And I was feeling like, oh, I don't know, I'm going to be trained up enough in myself to maintain it. The early practices, the early sessions were very good. I tried some of the techniques that were shown as well to see how they would enhance my own experience. I found them a little bit challenging, particularly the visual aspect. Very much when I close my eyes, I tend to visualize something out of here, and it was difficult to kind of try and bring that visual inside me. I'm quite used to following the breath, so trying something different did throw me off a little bit, but having spoken about that and heard feedback from other people as well, I was kind of able to use that, but focus more in what I already had in myself and see how actually what I've already practiced enhanced that. So it's been fantastic. It just given me a chance to really affirm what I already know and actually relax more and get more into it, rather than feeling like I've only got a limited time. Actually the nice part is actually just being able to sit within it for quite a long period of time. So actually the experiences have got longer for me. The actual experience of tranquility and peace and serenity has been increased over the time. As more and more I've got comfortable with them, and more I've relaxed actually into the time that we've sat down. And being outside today was a fantastic experience as well. Really hard to put into few words. It's very difficult. It's been a big impact for me. I had lucky enough to have a lovely conversation after lunch with some new friends here, and one of the things that I'm realising more and more is it's generating for me a more appropriate response to life, more appropriate response to situations that I find challenging, which have been numerous. And meditation shows me more and more how much work there is more to do, or how much I see in myself, but also just actually that the ability to feel okay with that, to feel okay with myself, feel okay with what I'm thinking, and that it's not unique, that everybody does have suffering, and even its manifestations can be similar. If they're not, then the outcome of those manifestations is still the same. It's no different. So actually, it's been a more affirming, actually, as much as it's focusing on yourself and feeling comfortable in yourself has actually made me feel more confident and comfortable in the world around me, much more in harmony with it, rather than a separation of us, them. It's more of a we. It's felt more like that, transition towards that, and yeah, that's just a wonderful thing, and it has been for me much more affirming and makes my life much more a pleasure to get up into every day, and a surprise, more a surprise as well as no expectation, not as much expectation as I used to have.
My name is Fabienne Coglan, and I'm a special need teaching assistant in a primary school, and it's a demanding job, a very rewarding job as well. I heard about the retreat. I used to practice meditation a few years back, and unfortunately, due to family commitment or work, I sort of stopped a little bit, and I was thinking of going back into the practice. And I live locally, and I saw the signs outside this wonderful place, and I thought, what a perfect opportunity to go back into practicing teaching. I find that we were so lucky to have three of the teaching monks teaching us, like Pra Nicholas, Pra Prasen, and Pra Nilo. That added three different personal dimensions to their teachings, and I just found that so interesting to listen to. One was much more spiritual in my view, and then the other one a bit scientific. You know, it's just the three together just made it perfect.
Yes.
I have to say, very friendly, very helpful. Nothing is too much for them, and very thoughtful as well. As I had my birthday in the month of June, and I got surprised with a wonderful cake with my name on it, and a flower. So it was lovely.
Yes.
My name is Simeon Howells, 32 years old, originally from Wales, now living in Woking area. I've been in the army for the past 13 years, working with the 1st Battalion, Welsh Guards Infantry. My inner experience, yesterday I had my greatest experience to date, where I was going through the
Seven
bases,
yes. 7 bases.
Yesterday I started off going through my 7 bases.
Yes.
When I eventually settled, I was focusing on a crystal ball. Then as time was going on, the crystal ball changed into a spearhead, and I was following the spearhead through the air, and eventually I could see a golden ring in the distance, and the spearhead went straight through the ring, and it was as if the ring had exploded into just a bright light, and the bright light it washed over me, and I felt a great feel of relief, and you know, it was a great experience.
It was your life, really.
Yes, definitely. Again, like I said, I was in Afghanistan in 2009 on Herrick 10. We had a rough tour, one of the worst Herricks since 2001 when Operation Herrick was launched. We lost a lot of friends. You know, there were people killed on both sides. And to come back from there, I spent the best part of 6 years living with what had gone on. I never looked into getting it treated. I just learned to live with it. Put a lot of strain on my marriage, put a lot of strain on my relationship with my children and work. I was drinking quite heavily, and I was going in deeper into a dark place, you know. Like I said, I'd done a bit of yoga, and at the end of one of the classes we done a bit of meditation, and I came out of there feeling, I felt in a better place after the meditation. So I looked online for meditation classes. I wanted to find something a bit deeper, a bit more, you know, that was more meditation led rather than yoga meditation led. And I found this centre, and I've come along, and like I said, I've been coming here now for probably 6 months, and there's been a massive difference in my life. I don't get as stressed as often. I don't get as angry as quickly. Or if I get angry, it's controllable.
Yes.
And yeah, it's
So all in all, a wonderful experience for all the retreatants who attended this weekend. I find this very rewarding as a volunteer, and this is why I continue to want to help at the temple, to help everybody learn how to meditate and gain such valuable experience from it. The main thing is, once you've learned, is to keep going. So hopefully all the retreatants will continue to practice at home and also visit our temple when they can, maybe join some of the lessons, and encourage all their friends to do so as well.